there's that. So now we have page 4, okay? And page 4 is really super cute. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and scoot these over. Okay. For page 4, the front, okay, you are going to need a very large pocket, okay, and that is going to be at 11 by 3 7/8, and then you're going to score a 1/2 inch on the left, you're going to score a 1/2 inch on the right, and a 1/2 inch on the bottom, okay, and this right here will, you will go ahead and cut like we usually do our little X's right here, okay, to form your pocket. Okay, just like that. That pocket will be right here, just like this, and we're going to have the little flowers sitting right on top of that, okay? So how cute is that? That's going to be so cute, and that's it. And then we have, you can definitely have your large photos, photo mats in here, 5 by 7, and 8 by 8 if you wanted. So definitely large photo mats in here, or any little keepsakes that you want, okay? So that is the back of page 4. So I'm going to go ahead and put, or I mean the front of page 4, not the back. Front, page 4. All right, so those these 3 pieces go together, and so there's that. On the back of page 4, you will have a sheet that looks like this, and again, we've already cut out our mats at 10 1/4 by 7 7/8. Okay, that is in the cutting guide, and this is going to go on here just like that. It has the polka dots on the front, and the back has all these little cute toys and stuff. Okay, so you're going to have that, all right, just like that. And then here we are going to have a little flap here, okay, and this is going to be like this. Page 4 is super cute, right? So so page 4, so I am so excited, you guys. Oh my gosh. So page 4, we have this little gal here is going to be our backdrop. Okay, now I know we're going to have to cover her up a little bit. So we have our wonderful little heart page here, okay, with our long pocket, okay, and then I think this is another pocket for someplace else, and this little pocket is just, that's just what it is. It's just a pocket for our photo mats and items, okay. So you can fit an 8 by 8 in here, you can fit a 5 by 7 in here, photo mat, whatever you would like for your photos. So I think that they'll be really super cute on here. So and that is, like I said, it's super easy peasy. Just mount that on here like that, okay. So basically you're just going to grab your you're just going to mount this on here, okay. So I'm just going to grab my page, mount that on there really super fast. And I am using art glitter glue. So if you are new, this is a awesome glue, you guys. We'll definitely want this for card making or any type of crafting that you do. It helps, it sticks to metal, it does metal, wood, embellishments. So and it's great for paper. Once you stick this on, it will not come off, okay, I promise you. You have to kind of actually rip it off if you want to change anything after you get it on. So yeah, so and then you have a few seconds to remove anything, like so like I need to go ahead and scoot this over just a bit, okay. but you have a few seconds to kind of maneuver things around if you need to pick it up, because otherwise it totally just sticks down. You cannot get this up once it's down. So, I'm just going to go ahead and grab this little guy here, burnish it down really good. Okay, grab this, go ahead and mount this on my paper. I'm going to go ahead and grab the corners. Make sure you get your corners really good so they don't come up, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and lay this on here. Just like that. Alrighty, just like that. And again, I'm going to go ahead and press that in really good. Go. And you're going to do the back, the little flaps, okay? And these little flaps, make sure you get your corners really good, you guys. You don't want that coming off later. It's holding stuff inside, okay? Alrighty, and then this, and I got glue on my hand, and I'm just gonna go ahead and stick that right down here, right on the bottom. I'm gonna center it on my page. Don't know why I'm having such issue with this. There we go. And I'm just burnishing it in right now. So, okay, and then I'm going to grab my bone folder, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my the little tabs that I stuck down. Make sure that they are getting burnished in really good. Okay. Alright, just like that. And then I am definitely going to use this lace to put on here. So pretty. I love this lace, you guys. It's so gorgeous. So I'm going to grab my scissors here because I want to straighten it out just a bit. And I'm going to go ahead and add some glue on here. Not a lot, but just a line so it lays down nicely. Okay. Just going to smudge that in just a bit. Okay. And go ahead and lay that down. Just like that. Right along the pocket there. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my lace, pull it back, and just cut off where it ended. Okay, just like that. So now our front of page 4 is done. Okay, now we've got the back of our page 4, and I'm going to go ahead and lay this cute little paper down. I love this polka dot paper, you guys. So stinking cute. Oh my gosh, absolutely love it. So here we're going to go ahead and just put some glue on here. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so now I'm just going to lay this down here. Alright, so there is that. We might want to do is grab some of your scrap long let's see, little scraps. They're the 12 inch pieces that we cut off from our 12 by 12 papers, or you know, other papers that we did that we cut into. And you want one that is, oops, I put 3. It's 3.5 by 7 1/4. Okay, so 3.5 by 7 1/4. And then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and cut out this little lullaby girl here. And I think my auto adjust is on, so I'm going to turn that off. Let's see here, autofocus. It looks like it's off, so I'm not sure why it's flickering like that. Let's see here. Okay, maybe that helped. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and cut out a piece that is 3.5 by 7 3/4, okay, for this little piece right here. And it keeps doing that. I don't know why. The autofocus is off. So I'm not quite sure. Why it's doing that. That's kind of weird. There we go. Okay. And my zoom button was messed up. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know. So anyway, and what you're going to do too is grab another piece that is a long piece, like 1 inch, okay, cut a 1 inch piece. You're going to go ahead and score it down the middle, and this is going to be like our back end flap. And this is just if you want to use your scrap pieces, okay? If you don't want to use your scrap pieces, then go ahead and cut this at 4 inches, okay? Do your cut this at 4 by 7 3/4, and then do your border punch, okay? And then go ahead and put this on here. All right, then you'll know where to score your 1/2 inch from that, okay? But because I'm using some of my scraps instead, I'm going to go ahead and just place this on the back of here. And this is, like I said, this is to use up some of your scraps. So I like to show y'all like how to use some of your scraps versus just cutting into a new piece of paper. So so you can definitely use your tape here, okay? So you're just going to use your adhesive. You can use your glue if you want to. All right. And it is really raining outside, so if you guys hear thunder, that's, yep, it just started raining. Really, really bad. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my piece of paper, turn it over, and then just place this right on the edge of my paper here. Okay. just like that. Okay, burnish that in really good. And then any excess that I have, I can just go ahead and trim right off. Okay, just like that. So there is our little flap. And then of course we're going to cover the back of this. So, and then this little gal can go right here. Okay, and then I actually should have put this on prior to putting on the prior to putting this on. I should have put this little flap on, but I didn't. I forgot. I'm telling you, I am like really spaced out today, you guys. I don't know what I had a really bad headache, so maybe that might be it. I don't know. So so you just go ahead and put your flap on top of here, okay? And I'm actually going to go ahead and just clip a little piece of this in, like just a little tiny piece, okay? Just like that. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go ahead and glue this down. All right. Oh, well, first I'm going to glue this down. So okay, set her right here. So cute. And bring her over just a bit. There we go. So she's even. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and and I'm going to go ahead and attach this. And just make sure that it's even. Go. And there we go. So now she's on there, okay? And again, I forgot to put a magnet on here, but that is okay. So we can go ahead and definitely put a magnet on here so it will close shut, because we will actually need a magnet on here to keep this closed. So what I thought to knock two birds out with one stone, we'll go ahead and we're gonna decorate this and put like a little pocket here, and actually it's gonna be, I think, this little pocket here. I think we're gonna stick this here. So let's see if that'll work. Yes, it will work. Okay, so on this piece here, you're going to use the 4 by 11 7/8 inch little coin pocket that we made, and I am going to go ahead and round this right here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my little circle punch. So once we get this on, we're going to go ahead and attach this as well. But we're also going to use this little coin pocket that we made earlier, and we are going to go ahead and attach this to here. We're going to go ahead and put the magnet on top of the coin pocket, okay? And then so when this, and then this will be in the middle, okay? So when this closes, this will go ahead and keep this closed down, okay? So that's how we're going to do that. And So I'm thinking, I'm wondering if we should turn it this way. Yeah, we need to turn it this way. So we're going to actually turn it upside down. So I had it like this, where it would open up like this and then back on itself like that. But I think upside down would be better, and having your little 1/2 inch on this side and then having it then open it up like this, and like that. Okay, so I think that might work a little bit better. So for this piece here, we're going to go ahead and attach. We're going to go ahead, I'm going to round my corners on this, and I'm going to go ahead and attach my magnet here. Okay, so you'll need 2 magnets. So I'm going to grab 2 magnets here. Alrighty, and I'm just gonna stick these together. So I'm gonna stick one right here. I'm gonna stick one there. Just making sure that that's where I want it. And let's see here. And I'm going to stick that one there. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put that right there. For the top of this, so to keep this closed, we're going to go ahead and do like a little, probably like a little tie thing on here. So I'm going to do that. So, alrighty. So I just want to kind of make sure I'm putting this where I want this here. So let's see here. Go ahead and stick that up. So you're going to go ahead and put like a little bit of glue on your other magnet. Okay, you're going to flip this over. I want to make sure that it's going to stay. Okay, and that's where you're going to want your magnet right there. So you're going to pull it off, flip it over, and then put it down on top of where you want your magnet at. And for this magnet here, we can always you know, cover it up with a little, you know, with the little bunny, or you know, we could always do something, you know, put like a little verbiage there or something. So don't worry about that. So okay, so you're going to go ahead and grab your 1/2 inch strip, okay, on the one side, and you're going to go ahead and place the fold to the inside of your pocket, okay? And this is just so it will have a extra give for like extra little things that maybe somebody might want to pop in there, you know. So I thought that might help with, it won't be so tight in there. And And it just adds, it's kind of like a little accordion type, little file or little pocket. So make sure your fold is facing towards the inside and just put it on that little flap, okay? So then you're just going to burnish those in really good. All right, just like that. All right, and then so now you have those, and then these little flaps down here will glue onto these right here, okay, just like that. And like I said, that will add a little bit more of a give to your little pocket here. Okay, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to just grab my little circle punch and punch a little tiny circle right in the middle. Okay, just makes it easy and like a little bit easier for you to reach in there and put things in there or grab things out however you would like. And just making sure that just a little bit, okay? And then here I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to round the corners on that, okay? And then right here you'll go ahead and we will put down some glue on here. And you can definitely cover the inside if you need to, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and line that up. Push down really hard, okay? And like I said, you can definitely go ahead and cover the insides and all that kind of stuff. If you want design paper inside, that is, you can do that. So here we've got our little pocket. So and there we go. So yay. Okay, so for this here, okay, we have our lace left over, and I thought it would be like super cute to go ahead and put this back behind here, and I forgot to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and lift this up real quick before it dries, okay, and I'm just going to scooch that underneath there just like that, okay. So you just want to, before this dries, okay, go ahead and just squirt some glue back there. Grab your lace, kind of push it underneath there, okay, and then grab the glue again, and then definitely just lay that back down, okay. And I'm going to go ahead, grab my little wipey here and wipe up the excess glue, okay. So now and then make sure you lift it open because you want to get that glue that's back there, okay. And remember, you want to go ahead and cover this part here. We'll cover that. And my lace is showing just a bit right here, but that's okay because we are going to fix that with a little piece of paper. So here we have, you can put a 5 or a 7-inch or 8-inch piece of paper here for a nice photo, or we could do a nice layout right here, okay. So that would be something else that you can do, and just go ahead and grab an extra piece of paper that you've got laying in your scrap pile, I'm sorry. And this is 6, I think this is a 5.5 by 6, okay. So I am just going to lay that right on top of there, just like that. And that is going to be my little picture frame. Okay, so again, it's 5.5 by 6, okay. and that's going to lay right there. And then here I will go ahead and add probably this little girl right here, just to get the magnet hidden, or you know, or like we have our large cut out piece here still, so you can definitely cut out some pieces from this paper as well. So we have lots of little cute things to put on there, so love it. So okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, and like I said, I only put this on here to go ahead and see if it would work, and it does. So you can go ahead and paper this first and then attach your little file folder, okay, there, and or your little file pocket. And then here you can either use a magnet, which is probably easy, you know, easier, and then here we're going to use our lace to tie this up. So here we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and probably cut this in half, put the lace here. So I'm going to cut it right here. Let's see if I can find my scissors. I don't know where they disappeared to, so let's see if these ones work. Alright, so I'm going to put this to the side. Here I'm going to go ahead and just measure that, cut that in half. Okay, so I'm going to cut that. There we go. And then this piece right here will be right here, and it will tie. Okay, so I'm going to lay this down. Looks like that. Okay. And then this side we don't have to worry about anything, because this will fold over and secure this from flapping open this way. All right, so there we go. So there is that piece, and so yay, and yeah, so we are almost done with page 4. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some paper and get this covered in the front. Go ahead and lay this down with some of our corner pieces that we've been doing. I'm going to go ahead and cover this part and get my little covered here, and I am going to go ahead and use some of the magnets. Okay, so that way it's easy, and or I guess, okay, so for this you're going to need some more magnets, and here we're going to go ahead and stick one here, and then we'll stick one here, so it's just easier to close. So again, just going to go ahead and tape that down like that. Okay, just like that, and then that will be there, and we're going to go ahead and put one on here. Okay, and okay guys, so when you are done with page number 4, this is how it's going to look. Okay, you're going to have your little girl here on this side. It's going to open up like this. You're going to have your little pocket here, and then this will open up like this. Okay, and then I stuck the little bear with some pop-ups on here, and the pop-ups that I used are found over at JS and Hobbies and Crafts, and they're the Zots singles. There's 125 in this package of 3D Zots. Okay, so they are awesome, you guys. I love them. They look like this when you get them. Okay, and they're like little clear little dots, and but they pop up, so you don't have to use your foam tape if you don't want to. You could just use these. So, and I've had this bag for, I want to say, at least a few months. I know at least 2 or 3 months maybe. So there's a lot in here. It goes a long way. So I love them. So then we put, you have this side that opens up like this. Okay, Then this unties here with our beautiful lace, okay, and it opens up like this, okay, so you have plenty of room for pictures, and it just ties up like that. This folds up like this and holds this part down, so you don't have to worry about it coming up. So that is about it for page number 4, and we are on to page number 5, you guys. So hi guys, I'm back. So now we're on to page 5, and super cute. So we're going to do a waterfall on this page. So you'll need 3 pieces that are 6.5 by 6, and you'll need to score a 1/2 inch on the left hand side, and then you will need to go ahead and have a 5.5 by 6 inch page, and then you'll need a journal card that is 4 5/8 by 6.5. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So for page 5, the front, okay, I went ahead and cut out my mat for the pages, and I got them both sides adhered, but I'm going to go ahead and just do like a little pocket right here, and I just cut out a piece of scrap paper that I had in our pile, and I'm going to just sit it right here on the side. And actually I'm not going to attach the whole thing down. I'm just going to go ahead and put adhesive right on the end here, and then on the top and bottom, so that way I can slide in extra photo mats if needed. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and that is just going to go down here right like this. Okay, so I'm just going to lay it down there just like that. Okay, and so it'll be right on the edge, and I'm just going to go ahead and burnish that in. Okay, and some glue there. So yeah, okay, so now my little photo mat can go in there if I needed it too. Okay, and then here you're going to need 3 6.5 by 6 water pieces cut for our waterfall. Okay, you'll need to score a 1/2 inch on the left hand side of each piece. Okay, so then now it will be a 6 by 6. Okay, then on the top piece, what I did is kind of like before, where we cut out the little circle piece. Okay, and I went ahead and left that open so I can go ahead and attach a window here. And I'm just going to grab a piece of acetate, okay, and over at Shelly's shop, she sells graphics, which is an awesome window sheet. I just ran out and I have no more, so I'm going to go ahead and use this, but I do suggest y'all get that because it's really awesome, and it's thicker piece of like acetate, and it's really nice, you guys. I love it. I like it better than the regular acetate that I use. So okay, I'm just going to put my glue on there just like that, and I'm just going to go ahead and set that right over it. And the piece that I'm using, I think it's like 4 by 4, or you know, you can cut it just as long as it covers your little window here. Okay, and I'm just going to grab a wipey here. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe that clean. Okay, and there we go. So, and then that will dry like that. Okay, and then you can go ahead and attach that to your front of your waterfall card. Okay, just like that. Now remember, when you attach this, you only want to place glue or your tape on the end. You want to leave this end opened, so you can definitely put some tape on there, and so that way once you stick your picture in there, you can take that off later. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stick some tape on there just like this. Okay, and that's just so I can take this off later and adhere this down once my picture is inside of my photo, okay, area. And I need to cut off some of this part. So then after you get that on there, then what you're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just use glue. Okay, I'm just going to use glue around my opening here. So I'm just going to put some glue here. And make sure you get your corners really good. Okay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and attach that right there. Right in the center. Okay, just like that. Okay. And I'm just burnishing it down. Okay, so there is that piece. So now your picture will go slide right on in there. So let's see here. Just grab a piece of scratch paper and your picture will slide right in there just like that. Okay, and then that way when you have your picture in there, you just grab that piece of tape. Okay, just like this. All right. It's not. I can't get it. And then you could just go ahead and actually you could just leave it like that. That way you have a piece already outward, and when whoever grabs, puts the picture inside, they can just grab that little tab and then go ahead and just slide it right off. Okay, so that is a good idea as well. So to put our waterfall on, okay, if you're a seasoned crafter, you've probably done this already, but if you're not and you're new, then this is how we put a waterfall on. Okay, you are also going to need, before we do this, you're going to need, there's our 3 pieces. You're going to need 2 pieces that are 1.5 inch by 7 inches. Okay, and we had already stuck our magnets on here. Okay, so they're set, they're ready to go, and you just need to go ahead and score a 1/2 inch on either side of these. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I've got my little score thingy. Okay, so I scored both of them. And I'm just going to burnish those down. Okay, I'm going to take them apart. And then you can go ahead and place your paper right over top of this, and you can remove this piece right here. Alrighty, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove this piece from here, and then this piece from this magnet. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and just lay them up. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and cut my papers out. Okay, for your papers, you don't, since your score lines, your little tabs are going to be actually on the back of this one here. Okay, so you're going to fold this tab over. This will be attached to this right here. Okay, just like that. All right, and then it's going to sit over here. All right, and then your other one is going to be attached to the back of this other piece that we're going to lay down. Okay, so no worries. Alrighty, so I will be right back. Okay guys, so for our arms, for our waterfall, okay, you are going to need one arm that is 1 1/4 by 7 and 1 1/4 by 5 7/8. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put this one here. So we're going to attach this arm right here will actually be behind this right here that we had already stuck our paper on. Okay, so I'm going to actually go ahead and just put glue on here. Okay, and this, and like I said before, if you are new to putting on a waterfall, this is kind of how you do it. And I'm going to stick that right in the middle there. Okay, so that's going to attach there. Okay, so just like that. And I'm going to put glue on here. Now you can use your tape if you want to. You don't have to. Whatever you're using. And then you're going to put your first little waterfall card right at the end. Not all the way to the end. You leave a little bit, like maybe a 1/4 inch space. Okay, right there. And then just go ahead and burnish that in. Open up your little flap there and just burnish that in. Okay, just like that. Alrighty, and then for this piece here, this piece is actually going to go on the inside of our usually I try to put it like maybe right here, you know, behind this piece, but because I put this on and I kind of forgot that I had this, we're going to attach it here, and it's going to go right behind this right here. And so when we open it, it will actually go ahead, and I think we may have to move the score line. So I might have to go ahead and just mark where we need to score. Okay, so I'm going to grab a little pencil here, just kind of mark it where I need to score. Okay, and then I am going to go ahead and score that and put that inside there. Okay, and there we go. So just go ahead and put that in there just like that. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna grab my little wipey. Okay, and that way our little pocket still opens up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and crease this just a bit here. Alright, so our little pocket will still hold other mats and items that we need. And I'm just going to fold that over my little pocket, burnish it down. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so there we go. So now that we have our little items on, and I went ahead and put on our little lace right here, and I'm going to go ahead and stick this little gal on here. So when we open up our doors, okay, you just go ahead and lift up and you open it up, and there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some glue right on here, right in the middle part. Oops, that's a lot of glue. Came out too fast. Alrighty, there we go. Okie dokie. And I'm going to go ahead and just set this right a little bit over our door. Okay, just like that. Isn't she so cute? Yeah, and it says "El mi amor." So, "El mio amor." So, I think that sounds really good. So, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and wipe this little glue off of here. Okay, so it doesn't stick to anything. And so next what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and put on the rest of our pages, okay, for our waterfall, okay. And so I'm going to attach my papers to my little pages here, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. So I went ahead and did my edges here, or let's see. Hey guys, I'm back. So now we're going to go ahead and attach our waterfalls. Okay, so here I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to butt this half piece. Okay, this is going to be behind your page. Okay, you're going to go ahead and put glue on this part, okay, or your adhesive, your tape, whatever you're using. Alrighty, and you're going to butt the folding part, or the fold part, right up against this edge of this 1/2 inch score where it's attached to your paper. Okay, so that is where you're going to butt that up, right up against that, just like that. Okay, and you're going to go ahead and burnish that down. Alrighty, fold it back, go ahead and burnish that down. Alright, take your next piece and do the same thing. Put your glue on that 1/2 inch flap. Alright, and then you're going to go ahead and butt the fold right up against the edge of that paper, that 1/2 inch that we just stuck down. Okay, and you're just going to even that out, make sure it's even. Go ahead and burnish that down. Fold it back. Go ahead and burnish that down again. Okay, and now you have all of your little papers inside. Yay! So then you can go ahead and you can cover up the back of these if you wish to. For the gussets, okay, you can definitely just take some of your scrap pieces like this and go ahead and just, you know, it's just the strips that you have left over, and just go ahead and put those on there just like that. Okay, and you know, so you'll just need 3 of them. So, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you, and this is how I do the inside of our book as well, and I'll show you that in just a second. So on your gussets, you'll just go ahead, put your glue down just like that. Okay, and you can smooth it out with your fingers if you want to. I know some people don't like to get dirty. I don't like getting dirty, but I'm always dirty, so I'm always getting my hands dirty and glue all over the place, so kind of gotten used to it. So so just like that, and then you'll just go ahead and put another piece here and another piece here, and that is it, and then you're done. And then here I went ahead and just did a 5.5 by 6 photo mat to put in our little pocket here. Okay, and of course you can go ahead and decorate that as well. And so there you go. So that is the front of page 3. Now for the back of page 3, that is going to be a little different. So for the back of page 3, we are actually going to have this little guy that we cut out of the one of those little 6x6 cards. Okay, so there's that. And you're going to have 2 pieces that are 4 1/8 by 5 1/2. All right, and these are going to be little doors. They're going to sit like this. Okay, And then you are going to have a piece that is 7 1/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and that is going to go right underneath your doors, just like that. And it's going to be right in the middle of your doors, so just like that. All right, just like that. And then we have 2 photo mats that are 6 1/8 by 4 1/8, and these can either be photo cards and we'll make a journaling card. So these are actually going to go behind. So these are going to actually go behind this right here. Okay, so this is going to be like a little pocket as well. Okay, and I think I am going to go ahead and use my punch on this side. It will kind of shorten the photo mat a little bit, but for me, but if you want to go ahead and use, you know, go ahead and measure out an extra 1/4 inch, or so you'll cut yours at like maybe 6 3/8 or 6 1/2, and then do your border punch. Okay, so alrighty, so that's what I'm gonna do. So let's go ahead and get started. So on the back of this right here, okay, we are just gonna put some adhesive on the back of this. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set this aside for right now, and I'm just gonna grab my tape. I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive here on the bottom of that 7 1/4 piece. All right, and these are our doors. So, and I'm going to put some on the side here. Alrighty, and you're going to go ahead and burnish that down. Alright, so you're just going to burnish that down. Take these off. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and attach your doors to the middle of this piece. So it's best to just go ahead, grab your piece of paper, your 7 1/4 by 5 1/4 piece. Go ahead and place it in the middle part of your door the best that you can. Okay, go ahead and take that door hinge, the 1/2 inch piece, and go ahead and lay that right on top of there. Okay, same thing with this one. So you're going to grab your door piece. I don't know if these are, yeah, I got them backwards, but that's okay. You're going to go ahead and, oops, yeah, I don't want to do that. There we go. Okay, hold on one second. I got to face it this way, you guys. I did it the wrong way, so that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm still doing it the wrong. What the heck? Oh. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and get your other door, place it in the middle, align the doors up at the bottom here, okay, so you can see that they're somewhat the same. Go ahead and hold that in place. Alright. Yeah, trying to get them to come together. Okay, go ahead and fold your hinge over. Okay, just like that. Alright, so now you have your doors on. So now we're going to go ahead and we are just going to go ahead and place this right in the middle. Make sure that the opening where you do not have any adhesive is up on top. Okay, the adhesive part should be on the bottom. All right, and you're going to go ahead and just place that right in the middle. Okay, It's right in the middle of your page there, okay? And just like that. And go ahead and burnish that in. Okay? Now your little cards should fit inside. Just like that. Okay? Should fit right inside. And of course you can go ahead and, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and do my my little punch here. And I love this punch, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's so cute, so dainty. So there we go. So there's one. Alrighty, so there's two of those. So now we've got two of them on there. Then for the doors here, okay, so for the doors, we're going to go ahead and paper the doors, okay. This little guy right here, he's going to be on here like this, okay, and we're going to definitely need a magnet, okay. So so basically I'm going to go ahead and okay guys, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this little guy on here, okay. And to do that, you're going to need a magnet behind him, okay. So let's see, I'm going to go ahead and place some glue here, okay. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my magnet. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and put him here, like right there in the middle. I want him right in the middle where that little the little flag part is indented. Okay, I want that right in the middle part. So I'm going to go ahead and flip him up like this. Alright. And I'm just going to go ahead and hold it for a second. Okay. And it should be glued on there. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my other magnet that's on top of that. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put some little tape on there. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and put some tape on here. I think I'll just set it this way. Alright. Burnish that in so he doesn't go anywhere. Okay. And then he's going to go here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my door. Okay. I'm going to actually it'd probably be better if we just covered it first and then went ahead and did the magnet and everything. But you can go ahead and open the door, get your little flag, put it right even with the door edge there. Okay. Grab your other magnet, let it sit on top of there. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put a glue dot on it. Just like that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close it. Give it a second. Okay, just give it 1 second. And we can open, and we know where to lay our little magnet. Okay, our little magnet needs to go there. Okay, and we can go ahead and tape that down. Okay, and that's where you know your magnet needs to be. Okay, so when we put this on here, it should be even with the doors and everything. So hopefully it's not even. Okay, hold on. I need to lift this up. I think I need to scoot it over just a bit. no, I scooted it way too much over. Nope, there we go. Now it's fine. I don't know. Okay. All right, so that's how you're going to do that, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and get that on there. And I'm going to tape that down, okay? And with some tape. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and cover these. We're going to attach this, and then this page will be done. Woohoo! So yay! So we are on our way, you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and cover these and get this done, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, so we went ahead and we put together the back of page 5 now, and look at how cute it looks. So yeah, so it opens up like this, okay, and then I put these little pieces of bubble paper here to put in some little pictures or little mats I thought would be super cute. So there's that, and then of course we have our 4x6 little picture mats right here, photo mats. So we've got those in there, and then of course you can add some little tags to this, and I thought that would be like super cute to just add a little journaling tag. So I'm going to cut this out real quick, and here is a cute little journaling tag, and that can just slide right in there. There's one there, and we can put another one right in here. So right there. So you can have little pockets down here as well. Okay, so everything fits together really nice, you guys. So there is the back of page 5, and then here is the front of page 5. So super cute. Super cute, you guys. I absolutely just love how it came together. So I will be doing some more decorating on these pages later, but right now we got to go ahead and get these into our binder or our album, right? So I'm going to go ahead and scoop everything off of my desk here. Okay. And I'm going to move this out of the way real quick. Okay, so I went ahead and stuck my Scor tape on all of my hinges, okay? So now we're just going to go ahead, and I am going to put our pages over to the side here, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just remove the tape for page 1, okay? So there's that, and I'm going to go ahead and remove this tape here. I'm actually going to fold, or actually, you know what I should have did is cut this off. Think about it. I'm going to fold this down and over, okay, just like that. Alright, okay, so I'm going to grab page 1, and I'm going to open it like this, okay, and where the edge of your tape is, okay, and I don't know if I can zoom in much more. Let me see if I can. Okay, so where I had told you where the edge of your tape is, okay, you're gonna take a peek when you're putting this in. Okay, you're gonna kind of lean over, and you're going to go ahead, take your open end, okay, your opened end of your page, and you are going to fit that right over to the end of where your tape is. Okay, when you see the end of your tape, you are going to go ahead and just burnish that page down on top of that tape. Okay, so like that. Okay, so I'm burnishing that one down. I'm going to lean over on this side and make sure it's at the edge of that tape there. Okay, and I'm burnishing both sides down. Okay, just like that. Okay, so see how that's going to lay. Okay, and again, you just want to go ahead and keep burnishing that in. Okay, if you have to, just get your little bone folder or whatever and burnish that down. So there's your first page inside. Okay, and you can see that my page is not all the way to the end of your score line or your hinge. Okay, it's not sitting on that hinge there. I've got about a 1/16 of an inch, or maybe a 1/4 of an inch, or I'm not a 1/4 of an inch, an 1/8 of an inch gap, okay, between the tape and the score line of my hinge. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and do the other one. And okay, so for page 2, we are going to go ahead and take our tape off here. Okay, and again, remember, you're not going to place your page all the way down to the hinge bottom. Okay, you're going to leave a little bit of room on there. So you're going to grab your page 2, you're going to go ahead and get the opened end, fit that over the hinge, and go ahead and go to the bottom of where that tape is. Okay, so you're just going to go ahead and put that page right onto the bottom of that tape. Okay, all right, go ahead and burnish that in. Go to the other side, make sure that it's not onto the bottom of that hinge. Okay, just like that. Go ahead and burnish that in real good. Okay, just like that, and there you go. So there is page 2. So now we just need to do page 3, page 4, and page 5, and now you can go ahead and do that. So again, you just want to make sure that you're not going all the way to the end of that score line, to the end of the hinge. Okay, alrighty, so I am going to finish putting in my pages, and then I'll be back. Hi guys, I'm back. So went ahead and put all of my pages in, so they're all in, and I'm just actually kind of adding some things to the inside of our book here. As you know, when we put on our little latch, we had some little items poking in over here on this side. So I went ahead and added this little girl who is actually on the main page of our paper collection. Okay, so she's like right in the front. Okay, you can't miss her. And so we just cut her out, and we stuck her on another page earlier as well. And so I thought she looked really super cute there, so I put her there. And then, so for this side here, where we still have our little brad ends showing here, I thought a little strip of paper would be okay to put there. We could just go ahead and stick that right there. Okay, so I'm gonna put the glue on here instead. I was gonna put it on there, but I'm gonna go ahead and stick it on here. Okay, so there we go. And I'm just going to go ahead and stick this right on the edge here. Okay, just like that. Okay. So just like that. Just going to go ahead and stick that on there. And there you go. So now that is covered, and that leaves us this little area to kind of put something here. So here is where you can kind of doll it up however you would like. So I had actually cut out some items earlier and I wasn't sure what to do with them. So I thought maybe like that would go there. And I also had another idea. So on the front page where that little girl is that I was telling you guys about too, this little gal right here, okay, on the front of that page you have some little pieces like this. See, like you've got the little rabbits, you've got some of the papers that are shown on top of that page, and I thought how cute would it be to use those. So you could actually just, you know, and then too on the back of that page you can cut these out as well, and that's what I've done with some of this stuff. So I'm not sure if I will use this idea or not, but I thought that these were so cute. And let me see if I could find my little scissors here. Okay, thought we would just go ahead and just cut these out and maybe just place them on there. Or if you wanted to, you could even use them as little tabs for something, you know. So how cute are they? And they're like really perfect for just a little tiny filler, you know. So like if you wanted to do something, you know, like this, and they're not cut straight by all means. I'm not a cut, I don't cut very straight, but I just thought that these were super cute too, you know, another idea for you to use in your album for maybe like a tuck spot or something like that. So we might use those later. And then I have that die that was given to me by JNS Hobbies and Crafts, and that die is super pretty, you guys. Okay, it's this Desire die, and so I went ahead and cut out a few little things, and I thought that this would be really super cute to hang, you know, someplace. So right here would be a really cute place, you know, someplace where, you know, you could see it. So I thought, how cute would that be just to hang right here? So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, and I don't know if I will hang all the leaves and everything on here, just because I don't want too much stuff on it. So I'm going to go ahead and chop this little guy off here. Okay, but this die is so precious, y'all, and I can't wait to make a card with it. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. So let's see, I'm just trying to follow the bird cage here so I don't mess up anything. So I'm going to go ahead and, let's see here, I'm going to go ahead and cut like in through here, and then we'll go ahead and figure out what I need to cut off after. Okay, alrighty, so I've got that, and I think I will go ahead and cut off this part here. So don't forget that if you have dies that are intricate like this and you want to use them in your scrapbook pages, you can definitely do that. Okay. And let's see here. Go ahead and cut off this and through here. Okay, keep that little round thing there because that is part of the bird cage. Alrighty, so okay, so it looks like that's what I'm going to keep on there, and I'm thinking I really like that. Maybe right here? I don't know. And then we can put the bunny down here, maybe. So cute. So decisions, right? So I really like it on that pink because it hangs really nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and hang the bird cage over here. Okay, this little guy is going to be down here. Okay, and then I will fill this in with some more like odds and ends that I fussy cut out and from our sheet. And I'm just going to go ahead and grab some glue here and put the glue all around the little the little bird cage here. Okay. All right. I think that's good. And I'm just going to go ahead and lift that up. And that way, when she puts the baby picture in here, she has that little bird cage right next to the baby picture. How cute will that be? Oh my gosh, that'll be so cute. So, so there we go. So there is that. And again, you just want to pat down. Okay, when you put something like this on here, just pat it down. Okay. Alright guys, so there's that. And then of course she can put a picture here, and then here up on top she could write something here and for her journaling, and there you go. So how cute is that? Oh my gosh, it's coming together so cute, you guys. Now on your you know what, I think no, I want him, I guess right here is good. On your book, okay, on your closure doors, you don't want to put anything too bulky on here, okay, because otherwise your doors won't close. Okay, so I just want to remind y'all of that. Okay, so here we have page 1. We have our little book that flaps open here and here. Okay, so I did go ahead and add a little tiny magnet here, an extra one, so it would stay closed. Okay, so I added that, and then on the back of page 1, I think we have everything done on this page. Pretty good. It's pretty much done. We didn't do a journal card on here on this one, but we can definitely add one in, and I was just going to go ahead and add some little trinkets throughout here. We also have these cute little birds that were part of that die set. So these birds are so stinking cute, you guys. So that is the die cut of the bird. Okay, let me see if I can move that up. There we go. So there you go. Okay, so there's the die cut. And so for that, I was just going to go ahead and grab some blue ink and kind of ink those up so they can be seen throughout the book. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up right now. Right now what we're going to do is we are going to decorate the side of our book here. Okay, so right here we've got our spine. All right, and I'm gonna zoom out. All right, so right here I've got my spine, and I'm just gonna maneuver my stuff around here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and place this on here. So go ahead and put this little gal on here with some stars. And I was just trying to figure out, I really want this whole thing on there, but it's kind of making me crazy because I don't think I can fit the moon on there. So I'm not quite sure how I want to do this, because if I put the moon on there, I only get one star. Okay, and I don't have, I guess I could go ahead and I could cut these stars out since it's going to cover it anyway. I would cut these stars out and then just stick them down here below. So yeah, I might do that. So okay, so that is going to be on my side here, and I thought it was really cute. And the other reason why I liked this here was because here she can write the baby's name on the cloud. How cute is that? So I thought that was super cute. So she could write the baby's name here, you know, date of birth, you know, or weight, whatever she would like. And so I thought that would be really cute right there. And then in the front, we are going to be decorating that. And so yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get these stars cut out and mount this on to the spine, and then we are going to go ahead and get started decorating the front of the book. Okay, so I will be right back. All right.